Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. And first of all, I was debating whether or not I wanted to make one of these videos, but I am. And it's a nice chill day out. Hurricane Ian's passed over Florida. The store's closed down, so I figured why not go ahead and touch on this subject. Got a little bit of free time. As you guys can hear, my voice is shot. I was just in the keys. It's not sick. I was just in the keys, so my voice is completely shot. So I apologize for that. And but yeah, this is just a much more slow, chill-paced episode. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about why this bike I think is showing up right now, and obviously, one, I don't want to discredit any of the riders that were in these that are on these bikes. I'm definitely gonna give credit to the bicycle riders themselves, because that is the main reason why these bikes are winning. But I really want to make this topic because of the fact of I've had so many people in the comment section on these bikes recently saying that it doesn't look as new as it used to. It doesn't look as fresh as it used to. It looks outdated compared to newer bikes, which we'll talk about in a second. So I figured, why not make a video on this? Anyways, I'm in a nice, comfortable, relaxed sweatshirt. My GC Performance merch. I do sell online. It's Champion. It's nice branded. You guys can buy it if you want. If you don't, I don't care. But let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, the bike that has been dominating recently, okay? Absolutely dominating. Tarmac SL7. Won 2 of the 3 last Grand Tours. Didn't win after kind of having a flop at the Tour de France, only winning a stage or 2. I think actually one stage. The other bike was on TT. And then kind of nothing on there. None of the riders were really big on there. They had a little bit here and there, but it was really dominated by Cervelo and the Cervelo gang out there. It came back in a big way. Tarmac SL7 won the Giro d'Italia. Big shout out to Mr. Henley. Actually, let me give this man his fame, which he worked his ass off for. I don't think that I think within the last stage, or close to the second last stage, he actually passed Caravaz on Team Ineos Grenadiers over the Pinarello, which he worked his ass off again to get the points for that. So big shout out to him on Team Bora, Mr. Henley. He worked his ass off, had a tremendous ride, and obviously this is just kind of like me just covering bikes, but we all know that it comes down to the rider. The rider worked hard for it. He put in the effort. So big shout out to him. But without that being said, the Tarmac SL7 comes back into light. Literally put on a performance of lifetime. It came out very nice. And I've been talking about this for a while now, but I'm starting to see more and more pro riders ride with the 0 degree setback C posts, or zero offset C posts. More over the crank, more over the power. When you're over the crank, you're gonna be able to deliver more power, and also with that, you are more sorry about that. We had to get that frog in my throat. More leverage over those pedals. So you're starting to see more and more bike companies come out with bikes that don't have that traditional 20 degree setback. They're kind of going to a 15 or even a 10 millimeter offset. So I'm kind of all for this. I like seeing these bikes being with this. I think it's better for a high-end race bike to have that option on there, which is nice. But this is his Giro d'Italia dedicated Tarmac SL7 to him. He's running Alpinist CLX wheel sets. These are tubeless ready. This was before the tubeless tires were officially announced or released, but he was riding the tubeless tires with the tubeless setup, as we can see right here. And oh wait, I have my full face over this. My bad. But brought back to life. I mean, that was kind of out of nowhere. Literally came out of there, had a great performance at the Giro, and they did a great job in this. But this bike is absolutely, I love this way this bike is like. That pink, I don't think they made this pink for anyone to buy, but with the Pro Vibe stem, they should have made this color for the consumers to buy. The setback C-post. Anyways, that goes on. A couple rides go on throughout there. And then it brings me to the next race, which was kind of, I was completely surprised at this. I didn't even think that we had any contenders in the actual race itself, but this man Remco came out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, but just put on absolute amazing performance. Dominated the field. The kid is an absolute beast. I don't know what he's doing different, but man, the kid is, I think he's 22 years old and just dominating the field. You're seeing more and more of these Grand Tour winners being 22, 21-year-olds and putting on a phenomenal show. They're taking their sport much more serious. They're taking their training much more serious, and also the rides much more serious. But again, bringing this dated or outdated bike compared to new S5s, new Madones, and he puts on an immaculate performance on the Tarmac SL7. So now, 2 Grand Tours are won on the Tarmac SL7 on disc brakes. There's also this debate of people saying rim brakes are gonna win, blah blah blah. That's why Pogacar is winning on the Tour de France. I mean, now we're starting to see more and more people go to a disc brake bike, and he's been dominating on this. Again, I'm not saying it's all the bike. Definitely Remco is the main reason why of it, but he put on an absolute phenomenal performance. This bike they did make available for consumers to purchase. They released only 100 of them, and if you're lucky to get one, my store I believe got 2 of them, but it was this beautiful red color on there. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And again, we can see the same kind of pattern here. This is with a 0-degree seat post. He's running a 0 offset seat post, running the new Revol Rapide CLX2s. Again, these are tubeless made tires and the full Dura on there, and he's running a Pro Vibe bar. But the bike is absolutely stunning. Very, very happy. And then what does he do after he wins the Vuelta? Takes a little bit of time off, goes into Worlds, and the man dominates and puts on another show. Man takes Worlds and just phenomenally breaks it. I mean, you just won a Grand Tour, and he comes back and puts on an amazing show. So kudos to him. Congratulations to Mr. Remco. I mean, I was not expecting that at all. I don't even think, to be honest with you, I mean, maybe some people are favoring him. I mean, a lot of people are talking about Matthew Van Der Poel. I was even considering Julian Philippe. A couple of people out there. I don't know who was going to win, but I was not expecting this young man to go ahead and put on the dominant show. And again, the SO7 won Giro, Vuelta, and then Worlds. And the Worlds has actually been won by Julian Alaphilippe back-to-back. Literally, the Tarmac SL7 has won the World's men's UCI, the Rainbow Stripes, the past 3 times. Absolutely insane. You have, again, the 0 offset seat posts. He's running the CLX Alpinist wheels on here, and this is kind of a tradition to... This looks like almost identical setup to the Giro. Boom. CLX. Same gearing. 0 offset seat posts. Looks like these riders know exactly what they want on a bike. But man, that's crazy. And the reason why, and like I said, I'll talk to you guys, I'll show you guys this right now. On this Tarmac SL7, you see it has the older UCI standard rules. So right here on the head tube couldn't be as deep. They couldn't add as much carbon to the bottom bracket. They couldn't make it as aggressive. Whereas now, like the new Cervelo revision on here, they have the deeper head tube. They have the thicker bottom bracket. They have the wider stances for a wider aerodynamic tire. And also with the Trek Madone. This is a little bit more of a, they utilize the new UCI rule. They have the deeper head tube to allow more aerodynamics, the wider bottom bracket area as well, the deeper carbon area to have more carbon. So I don't know what's going to happen for the future of the Tarmac SL7, but right now it has been dominating the field. They are still planning to release the Tarmac SL7 in 2023 because obviously I just did a video where China has new colors of 2023 Tarmac SL7s. So it's still a dominant bike. Anyone out there saying that it can't compete with today's new aerodynamic standards, I mean, literally, they're racing against this bike in the field. They're racing against Cervelo in the field, and the rider put on an absolute show. So that was just kind of a chill video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Do you guys think this look looks dated already? Or are you guys looking for something new by Specialized? So let me know down in the comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'm going to go ahead and chill with my family during this hurricane again. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I have a lot more new content coming out. A lot of new bikes coming out. There's a couple new bikes in the work. And a lot more original content coming out soon as soon as I get my voice back. I was going to do a video where I put a bike out in the hurricane and did a walk around video on it. But my voice is shot, man. I'll have to like scream over the wind. So thank you guys again so much for watching. See you guys next one.